calm has returned to Bukom and other parts of Ga Mashie here in the Greater Accra region after last night's the police is calling unlawful curfew, which was apparently imposed in the area by some traditional leaders. Shops were forced to close down and residents asked to stay indoors by 7 p.m. Roads were blocked and street lights turned off for some hours in the community over a traditional rite to be observed in the Ga Mashie enclave. The tradition was performed to cleanse, they say, the community following the death of a young man during clashes between two clans in the community earlier this month. Jacqueline Johnson-Quay visited the area and spoke to some residents who narrated what happened.
What is going on is that about 2 weeks ago, an incident transpired here. There was a clash between the Bese youth, which came to attack the Koli Wulomo youth. And what happened was that the attack resulted in the gunshot, resulting in the murder of one Tiflos Tetekwe. The deceased is currently at the morgue. Autopsy has been done. And then after the incident, we witnessed the moving of a vehicle with a loudspeaker on top, announcing a curfew. Then they decide to be chasing people on the streets. People were running helter-skelter from their workplace to their homes. Okay, actually, that was 3 days today. We were here when we had an information that they were going around announcing that the following day, that is tomorrow. That was yesterday. Yeah, we are supposed to go on bed. That is 6 p.m. So we were like, what is the issue and what is it about? But we were later being told that they said they want to do some cleansing in the town, and we were asking ourselves that cleansing concerning what? But those who have a little idea of it said it was due to the crash that happened, that was on the 8th of June this month. Yeah, they off their light and then everybody went in.
Those are some residents there. Numo Akwa Mensa III is Wulomo in the Ga State. He tells JoyNews the traditional rite was necessary to prepare them towards Homowo.
There had never been a curfew within the Ga State just for Homowo celebration. But it's a traditional rituals that we have to perform and make sure that we cleanse the whole state due to one or two things that happened. We don't want to enter into the Homowo festivities with the bloodshed and these taboos that has before the Ga State during the ban on drumming. So there was nothing like curfew. Since it is a traditional and a spiritual activity, it is not of good behavior if we allow the public to witness or to see what will be done, because we want to maintain the sanctity of the custom. This is pure tradition. And then tradition is done by the traditional leaders and then the custodians of the Ga tradition. The moment we try to involve police in such traditions, we are destroying and then breaking the sanctity and purity of the tradition. It is up to us to let the people know, the indigenous know what we are about to do, for them to also support by adhering to all instructions given. So police involvement might be, but since we don't have any violence, anything, we have to let it go as it's done yesterday. Police are not traditional leaders. We just invite them to come when there is problems. But yesterday we did it without any problem. We are all human beings. People might agree to disagree. People might have their own opinion due to ignorance. But to this, I see it's been a long time, so majority of us are novice to what happened yesterday. So people try to misinterpret the clearing of the community for this thing to go on and then curfew.
Numo Akwa there speaks for the Ga Traditional Council there. We've been making attempts to speak to the police to get their side on this matter. We have not been successful at the moment. Still watching The Pulse with me, Gifty and up here. I'll be back shortly.